Getting adjusted here. What's going on, noodles? It's PastaSawce. Welcome back to my channel here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update video. Well, hopefully quick. I shouldn't be talking too much, but you guys know I like to ramble, so I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. There's no intro to the video because it's kind of one of probably many in the future. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, I want to go ahead and say thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. Thank you so much for making us to 100 subs. We're a little bit over that 100 subs now, which is awesome. I'm hoping that we can gain more and we can hopefully hit the 200 mark by the end of the year. That would be awesome. So hopefully we can do that. If you guys are watching right now, please consider hitting subscribe and hitting that bell so you guys know when we go live or if we put out a new video, that kind of thing. Comment your thoughts down below too. I always like hearing from you guys, making sure you guys are doing well. Hopefully there's good vibes going around for everyone. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that has again gotten us to 100 subs. Let's hopefully we can get to 200 by the end of the year again. That would be super sweet. Heck, even if I make you guys cringe a little bit, hey, I'm doing something, right? So I appreciate you guys either way, but thank you so much. So let's get to the nitty gritty of the video here. So it's 2024. Which means new year, new possibilities. Am I right? So what I want to try and do this year is get a few more Let's Plays out than we did last year. So a few of the new major Let's Plays that I want to try out and do is definitely going to be Dead Space 2. We're looking at Halo 1, Combat Evolved, so the first of the Halo games. I'm also looking at Fallout New Vegas. I've been looking at that one and been wanting to do that because I've never personally played Fallout New Vegas ever. So if you guys watch that and I make a series on it, that's going to be a first time playthrough for me. And I hope you guys could be along for the journey on that. That would be really cool. Another thing I want to do is a Skyrim Let's Play. So back in November, I think I did a few polls where I was gathering some information from you guys just to see what you guys would like to see as far as a Skyrim playthrough goes. Now, the way I'm looking at it is possibly survival difficulty on master difficulty. So survival Let's Play on master difficulty. I'm not going to do legendary. I'm doing master because I like to enjoy it. I don't want to do this and hate myself for it. So hey, if you want to see legendary, there are other people to watch that for, but I'd like you to be along the journey to watch me play mine. But we're going to do a survival playthrough on that on master difficulty, like I said, and hopefully we can get that done sometime in the near future. I'm hoping to go ahead and get started on that. I've just been putting in the groundwork so far, making sure the game's running right. There's a new update in the horizon, so I don't want to put any mods or anything like that on it right now because yeah, things are going to be broken soon. So I'm not trying to do all that. And then as far as another major Let's Play that I'm looking at doing is possibly Outer Worlds. I've never played that game. I bought it, still have yet to play it, but it's from the creators of Fallout New Vegas. So I want to appreciate the first game of Fallout New Vegas, and then we'll do Outer Worlds sometimes later in the year, and we'll see how that goes, right? So some of the littler projects that I want to work on too, or minor Let's Plays, we should say, is Little Nightmares 2, which I did a stream, if you can check out here, possibly, if I remember. Where's it at? Right there. If I remember to put it in, it'll be there. I did a stream with that on Little Nightmares 1 with my daughter last year, so hopefully you guys can check that out too. She's a cute little thing and she's getting older as it is, and I'm enjoying being that dad, gamer dad, you know. I'm also going to be revisiting the Fear series, so if you guys were checking out the channel before, you noticed I started playing the game Fear and I never got to finish it, albeit there's been some stuff behind the scenes that I'm not going to get into out of respect for my friend and everything. So none of that ever got finished, and we didn't finish working on it, blah blah blah. It's, you know, been in the trash bin for a while now. I'm gonna revisit it, and I'm gonna bring the editing into it myself and get the series back up on its feet. We're gonna do a whole restart of that, so I'm just gonna end up taking the videos that are on the channel off. I'm gonna save those though, because I do appreciate my friend for making those, and I'm gonna stash those. They're just gonna be my little treasures. But I'm going to restart the series. We're going to re-edit it, go from there. It's going to be an episodic series, of course, but I'm going to try and condense it as best I can. And I don't think it needs to be a exact Let's Play, you know, verbatim how it goes, right? I don't know. I don't really, if you guys want to see it step by step, you know, play by play, let me know in the comments below. We'll see how that goes. But I also want to look at Fear 2. That's going to also be it right after we get done with Fear 1. And then I'm wanting to revisit Resident Evil. As you see on my channel before, I've got Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I hope you guys have seen that, and I do appreciate it if you guys can go check out those videos as well. I worked really hard on those, and I really think you guys would enjoy it. Resident Evil 4, the first one, I kind of made it a little... I tried to be funny with it. It might be cringy. I don't really know. I enjoyed it, though, as I was making it. The remake was a first-time playthrough with that as well. I had never played the remake before until then. So I wanted you all to see my firsthand experience with Resident Evil 4 Remake when it came out. So hopefully guys, you can check that out for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And then I also comment down below if you know this game. I was thinking of doing the Serious Sam series as well. I forgot that I own all of them except for I think some of the newer ones that had come out recently. But I own pretty much all of them. And I thought, you know what? I used to play the crap out of this game when I was a kid. So why not play it again right now? So I might be revisiting that as well. Things may change down the line. I might do these, I might not. We might change some games in and out. I might take some other games from my library that I have and do some other Let's Plays with that. So keep that in mind. It's subject to change possibly. As for Total War, which has been the meat and potatoes of my channel, at least in the past year, that will still continue because I love Total War. I love the games. I'm a big fanboy of them. You know, I'm sorry, I just am. I'm not too happy with how CA has been handling a lot of the stuff, although I am a little hopeful with the last, you know, kind of stuff they've been doing with the post and all that crap. So hopefully things are bright in our future for Total War. So I'm hoping that things will be good in the future. However, I enjoy doing those campaigns. I think they're so much fun, even though I have been slow as crap getting them out. And I do apologize for that, which I will explain at the end of the video why all that has been as it is, okay? If you come to my channel for Total War content and that's why you subscribe, just know you're being taken care of. I'm going to keep doing content with that. Now, some things that I want to kind of put into play here is that with the Total War content, would you guys like it if I give my opinion on things or make videos related to Total War? I'm not necessarily talking about guides too much because there's bigger YouTubers out there that are doing Total War stuff right now, and they have done really good work with guides and really in-depth stuff. I don't think I have all that time to sit here and really do the research like I would like to give you guys that kind of content. But if you guys would like to know my opinion, like my opinion on the CA stuff, how the games have, you know, my own like little reviews for them if you want, stuff like that. It's not really crossed my mind to do that on this channel just because I'm mainly doing with this channel is just Let's Plays. I never really thought about doing extra content like that. So if you want to see something like that, let me know down in the comments as well if that's something you guys would like to see on the channel and some more. If not, you know, hey, we'll just stick to the Let's Plays, and that's where I will leave it for that until in the future we'll revisit it again, right? Okay, so as for our choices though, when it comes to Total War content, I will say I don't own all the games. I own a good selection of them, but I don't own them all, so I can't do campaigns in like Three Kingdoms or Troy, anything like that. I'm sorry. I do want to try out Three Kingdoms though, because apparently that was a pretty good one. But I heard CA abandoned it based on my research, so I don't know if I really want to go for a game that's been abandoned and if there's still bugs and other BS going on with it, you know. That being said though, I still play Empire, so you know, hey. We see how that all went down, right? Your options, your Total War content from me will come from this little list right here. I think there's a list there. Yeah. So with that list, it's going to be your choice. You can choose however you want to go about it. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on it, what you would like to see, what kind of campaigns. I will say too, I don't generally play with mods on any of my Total War games, albeit except for Darth mod. I do love that. I've really tried, and I still just can't get it to work right. because I wanted to bring you guys a campaign with the World War I mod of Napoleon, but it just wasn't working. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if there's something I gotta look at and background stuff. If you guys have any tips for that or know any links or something, put them down below. Let me see that, and maybe I can try and get one of those going at some point as well. I have a couple ideas for some shorts too that I wanted to make, just in tribute to the mods and all that. But, you know, c'est la vie, that's how things go sometimes, right? But if you guys want to see more campaigns with that, let me know what you want to see, because I don't want to keep dragging out a campaign only for you guys just to not watch it at the same time or just get bored of it after a while. I understand it, because a lot of people, they play Total War, they play up to like turn 40 to 100, and that's it for them. They don't play past all that. I'm the guy that plays past all that. I'll play the 2 to turn 400 and whatever if that's available, just because I like to play it out where I role play it in a way, so I don't try to bother other nations unless they bother me type deal. So me doing these campaigns, I do it a different way for you guys, because if I played it my way, I really think y'all would get bored after like 5 minutes. So that's just how it goes. As far as Warhammer 3 goes, I'm still learning that game. So if you guys want to see firsthand virgin experience with Warhammer 3 pretty much, hey, I'm your guy for that one. Let me know if you want to see a Warhammer 3 video in the future. Speaking of Warhammer 3, so I did used to stream. Streaming is something that I really want to get back into, but I just don't have the time right now. I really want to get back into it full-fledged. I had so much fun this past December where we took over England as America. We revisited the Darth mod campaign that I had started last year around Memorial Day. We revisited that campaign and we went ahead and took over England, which was awesome. It was a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't that bad. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we finally got that. And now in my game there, if I want to be as America and take over Europe, I can do that. So I think that's kind of funny. As for streaming, I was doing a Warhammer 3 campaign as the Dark Elves that my friend Driz wanted me to do. And I want to continue it, but I feel at this point, now that I own all the DLCs except for the actual Warhammer 3 DLCs, I have bought none of those. So I own all of the Warhammer stuff except for the new Warhammer 3 DLCs. I feel like now I can revisit a Dark Elf campaign, start over, and I'll have better units and access to masters now, so I can use them. And I feel like I can make a better campaign out of it in a video format. So I think one of the things I'm going to do is honor my friend Driz with that and bring in the Dark Elves as a video format campaign instead of streaming. So we'll revisit it, but start over, and we'll work from there and see how that goes. I think that will be a project that I'm going to start working on soon, mainly for him. Hope he's doing well. Shout out to my friend Driz. As far as the Rome 2 campaign that we were working on stream with the Egyptian campaign, which we were doing in honor of Pharaoh, but we saw how that came out. So all you 11 people that are playing that game, I appreciate you guys. Keep it up the good work. You got some free content coming out for you guys soon, so from CA. But I never got Pharaoh. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it just seems like nobody's watching any Pharaoh content really. And at the same time, it seemed like it was a bust. I'm not trying to give my opinion in this piece. This is a channel update, but if you guys want to hear any more thoughts on that, let me know down below. I'll make a video on it. But as it goes, I'm not going to be able to do streaming like I want to until, as you can see, this room here needs to be worked on. This room, I'm trying to make it into my kids' room so she can have that, and I don't have to work in here anymore. I'll be out somewhere else in a different part of the home here. And when that happens, you're probably going to see a big lull in content creation, stream, hearing from me, or whatever, besides when I'm able to make some posts. So keep an eye on those community posts. That's my best way to contact you guys, other than Twitter. Twitter would be the other good way to get in contact with me if you want to ask me something or shoot me a comment, message, whatever. Twitter's your best bet. You can also use my Discord. I do have a Discord. It's very small and has, a couple people that actually talk and say things in it at the moment. But as it is, we're a small community and we're growing. So if you guys want to be a part of that, please help us grow. Come talk to me there. Shoot me a message. Shoot me an idea if you want. Something like that, you know? Just don't shoot me, okay? Can you say that on YouTube? Okay, so revisiting the Total War thing one last time before I move on to the next subject here. I'm going to make it to where I'm not taking all year to do a campaign. We are already actually 30 episodes or so into our Denmark campaign in Medieval 2. This is a bit long. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's kind of long, but for a video series, I will say on YouTube. So I'm working on trying to condense them down, but I want you guys to see the turn-by-turn play that I do. So I don't want to make it memey because this isn't really like a meme channel. So I'm not trying to make it, you know, super hilarious or anything like that. Like it's a let's play. So I want you guys to see my process, how I go about playing the game. If you have strategies, again, things like that to maybe condense it, ideas to condense it, something like that, let me know. But I want you guys to see the play-by-play. My channel has always been from the get-go, edit less, but show more, you know? So I want to show you guys what I do without as many edits as I can. I like editing because editing's been real fun, especially learning it. But I don't really like videos especially campaign videos, when they're highly edited. And then I'm sitting here like, well, what else did you do? What did you build? I'm that guy. What did you build? How did you do this? Why did you move this army to this area? Why did you disband this army? You know, I like that kind of stuff. I like to see the intricate details. That would have been a weird word to say, decals. Details in a campaign. So that's something I want to look at. It's something I hope you guys enjoy as well. But if you don't, please let me know. That way I can tweak it a little bit for you guys. You know, this is my channel. I do things my way, but I want you guys to watch too. So I think we can meet in the middle here and figure out common ground with that. Okay, so this I wanted to say for the end of the video here, just a little bit about why things have been taking so long for me to get done, and just kind of give you a little background of myself here. So I'm a stay-at-home dad. I've been that way for a good while now. I'm trying to look for work and all that as well, but it has to be a work from home type thing. Not trying to give you too much details of my past because I don't like giving a whole lot of my personal life out there. However, I do suffer from chronic gout. With that, it really hurts on my joints, on my knee and my foot. Whenever they flare up, that's the only places I've had it so far. Knock on wood. But I've been without medication for a couple years now and been managing it naturally, which I think I've done a very good job of it for the most part. But it got to be where it was so bad, and now that we have healthcare through my wonderful, lovely wife, I was able to finally go to the doctor again and get medication for it. So now I've been under medication for it for a couple of months now, but back this past summer in 2023, I went through a very terrible flare-up where it just hurt to move, hurt to walk, hurt to do anything when it came to using my knees and my feet at all, because I was getting both a flare in my knee and in my foot at the same time, sometimes on opposite ends where it was like my left knee, my right foot, and then it moves to weirdly to my right knee, to my left foot, and then all in my knee, you know, that kind of thing. It was bad. I have my issues. We all have our issues, and I try not to let that define me too much. So I want to try and push past it, and I'm trying to get back on the horse because we were doing so well. I think I was doing 3 live streams a week and pumping 2 videos out a week as well. And we were going hard. I think we were doing awesome. Then the gout flare up happened and things just nosedived and slowed down, and everything came to a lull for a while. So that also set me back in home plans here, getting stuff done at the house, looking for jobs, doing all this kind of stuff. I haven't been able to do nothing. So that's why I've been pouring a lot more focus while I've been recovering into doing my channel, into making the videos better, into trying to bring you guys better campaigns, and also just not reinventing the wheel, but just defining our channel a little bit more here for you guys. One last note too. I am going to try and do other little fun videos just for me, to be quite honest. If you guys enjoy them, I'm still going to post them on the channel, but they're just for me to do, to work on, practice editing, that kind of stuff. I'm looking at little fun little videos that I might try out, like 7 Days to Die, or do some kind of stupid thing with that. I do have Prison Simulator. We can make a prison for fun and see how that works. You know, little things like that I'm looking at doing as well, just for funsies. So if you see a little bite-sized contents like that, you know, I appreciate you guys to watch those. But again, if you're here mainly for Total War, I do hope you guys will watch some of the other videos that I'm going to be coming out with this year. I do hope you guys will be willing to watch newer content from me that's not just Total War. So if you guys are here for me, I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for getting me to 100 subs. Let's push for 200 this year, and let's build that community that I'm trying to make, you know? Appreciate you guys so much. If you've made it to the end of the video here, then I appreciate you even more. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Just a quick little update here. I hope you guys check out the new campaigns when they do come out. I'm not exactly sure as a date right now, but I'm going to go ahead and get to work on probably the Dark Elf campaign from my friend Driz, and looking at some of the other games that I'm going to try and do Let's Plays on. So I'm hoping that once I'm able to really crack down on this, we'll get more subscribers, we'll get more videos out, more Let's Plays, some more things that you guys can enjoy, and I just really hope you guys enjoy it. So thank you so much once again for helping us grow so much, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Toodaloo.